Hi, Leo. This is a general reading for the sign of Leo. If you have Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Always trust your intuition when seeking any type of advice. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. Leo, many times during my readings, you will hear me talk about aromatherapy or essential oils or using scent to change our mindset or to change the energy of the environment that is surrounding us. Aromatherapy has been used for centuries as a treatment to help many different ailments. Jasmine, or the scent of jasmine, can help with depression. It can aid in childbirth and also improve our libido. There's many different ways that you can add that scent or add an aroma to your environment. I like to have maybe a nice cup of jasmine tea in the morning. Sometimes I do keep essential oils on hand. I'll get a light non-scented lotion and I maybe drop a drop or two of essential into that lotion and use that lotion. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. What would you like Leo to know or to be aware of during this reading? And the basis of your reading this week is the Devil card. The Devil card speaks to worldly needs, worldly wants, worldly desires. Or it could be that we're dealing with a Capricorn, but I don't believe that. And I think we're dealing about worldly things, worldly wants, worldly desires, because that devil is driven by the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles speaks to having it all. There is a desire, there is a want to have it all. And let's see if this desire, this want of wanting it all is working out for your benefit or working out to your detriment. Let's see here. We start off with the High Priestess card. Something is not as it appears. Something is disguised. And that is followed by the Knight of Wands. Passions, desires, movement towards what it is that we want. Leaving something behind, something no longer serving us. And I love that we have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles, this card, we could also call this card the getting ready to be ready. It's the gathering, it's the preparing for creating what it is that we want. It's almost like the pre-manifestation card. It's like we're getting everything ready, we're aligning everything, we're getting everything pulled together. We're making sure that everything's going to line up the way that we would like things to line up. But there's something here that we are holding off on, or something here that we should be holding off on, Leo, before signing or reaching any agreements. Check with a lawyer. Check on something. You are being presented with something that you really want. You're being presented with something that you've really worked hard for. And because you really want this, or something that you've really worked hard for, it's coming in almost like a Trojan horse. It's coming in, there's something more here that you're not seeing. And there's an outside view that you need to have in order to get a clearer picture, a clearer understanding of what this contract, of what this agreement really entails. You would hate to find out later a better deal could have been had, or a different deal should have been reached. Someone could be trying to make you responsible for something that you should not be responsible for. Someone could be wanting you to accept responsibility for an unpaid bill, or someone is, just make sure that everything is as it appears to be. And in order for you to get a clearer picture, have a better understanding, I do believe you need a third party, a lawyer. But something is being presented to you that is not 100% on the up and up, not 100% clear. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Stuck in the mud, blinded. Conversations. Deep appreciation, gratitude. Looking over our shoulder. Social media. There is this is something in social media, something publicly said that should have been kept private, that should have been kept personal, is out in public. It's out in the open. And it is being misunderstood or misrepresented. But I think for the most part, there is something made public that should have been private, that should have been kept secret. And this is causing energies to run high. And it's causing everyone to want to fight. It's causing everyone to want to disagree. Everybody has a different opinion, and you're feeling stuck, like there's nothing that you can do about it. And honestly, if you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like there's nothing that you can do about it, it may be the best approach to not try to do anything, to not try to change anyone's opinion or voice your opinion. It may be best just to take a step back, and maybe even take a down day and let the dust settle before addressing this situation. You know, people are going to think what people are going to think. You know, and sometimes we do not have the ability to change someone's mind when they've made up their minds about something. You know, it's best just to let people think what they want to think. And like my grandma always used to say, the truth will always come out in the wash. And sometimes, let them figure it out. I think that is what these cards are saying for us here, Leo, is, you know what? Misunderstandings happen all of the time. People are going to think what they want to think. Let them figure it out. It will all come out in the wash. And then we have this beautiful, wonderful sun card. I love the sun card. That sun card speaks to abundance, manifestation, the two of moving forward, looking out into the future, staying focused, working on what it is that is ours. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. And usually I don't take cards upside down, but since this one is upside down, let's take this upside down. What is this? They're feeling overwhelmed. When we feel like we are overwhelmed, that is an indicator to us that it is time to seek balance. And many times that balance does need to be between our home life and our work life. That we haven't been making time to rest. And it is during our rest time that we're able to recharge. And many times we don't look at time as a resource. And when we are not looking at time as a resource, we're not investing or reinvesting in ourselves. You may be feeling or experiencing the energy of lack because you haven't been investing in yourself. And investing in yourself includes rest and relaxation, because it is when we are in a state of rest and relaxation that we're able to recharge and focus our energy. And whose reading was it? We were talking about stress, but when we are not taking ample time to invest, ample time to recharge, our vision often becomes cloudy. Our thoughts become cloudy. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Leo. Thank you, Leo. You have a blessed week.